guys, welcome back to Bait and Tackle. I'm your host, Joe Frank. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today we are going to look at the Hog Salad H-Craw, and this is a 3 3/4 inch craw. And this is a pretty sweet bait. This is very versatile. It'll go on the back of a jig real well. It'll go on a Texas rig. You could pretty much use it in a lot of different applications. So we're gonna go ahead and make a couple of these up. And I am part of the Hog Salad affiliate program now, so if you use code B8N10, B8N10, you will save 10% off your order. So go check them out, hogsaladbaitmold.com or hogsaladbaitmolds.com. I'll put it right here. And let's take a deep dive into this thing, check out the mold a little bit, and then we'll do some laminate shooting on the mold, just see how it goes. All right, so let's take a look at this mold. And just, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have a quick vise now that I got from Wood River, and I think I got it from Woodcraft is the name of the place that I got it from. There's one here local in town. So I bought this, and it's great. You can pump it with this handle, and then it's got this other one that backs it off, and it's just on a nice slide rail, and it clips to the bench if you get the adapters to put it on the bench. So really nice little clamp. So you might want to check that out. It's I don't remember how much it was. I want to say like 60 bucks for this, and then like 30 for the clamps or something like that. So it's about 90 bucks. So it's a little pricey, but it's pretty amazing. But instead of having an air vise, which I probably should buy one at some point, but this is a 6-inch, and I believe this is like 3 inches or something like that by 4 or something similar to that. But anyway, so we'll probably use that to put the mold in today. But let's get you moved over here. We'll take a look at this mold. So as always, they put a nice little inscription on the outside of the mold to show you what it is. Hog Salad, H-Craw, 3 3/4 inch, made in the USA. That's always a good sign, let me tell you. There's the catalog number, pound HS-104-6. So this is the bait. You can tell it's very well thought out, very well drawn out. It's a very clean bait. But I love what he did here. He took and made like a decent sized body, but not too thick. I'm not really a big fan on thick craw bodies, but it's pretty sweet with a bunch of little tentacles off of it here. And then you've also got the tail portion. You've got a couple, 2 antenna there in the middle, and then you've got 2 craw like paddles right here, the actual craws themselves. So there actually is a paddle in there on the very ends, but you got a little dotted pattern here. If we look at the other side, that's where all the air venting is. You can see all the nice job they did with the air venting for getting the air out along those tentacles and alongside of the tail there, just to make sure that everything fills in completely. Nice big sprue here. It's square. Should be fine for dual laminate. The only thing that these guys I would say is a little bit different is there's not a thing that labels it for you, whether it's front or back or whatever. But this is a craw. It's the same on both sides. So really all we got to remember is this is one side, this is the other side. So when we shoot it, we're going to shoot it like this, one color on each side. We're going to go ahead and do a dual laminate. I'm going to use my N2 injector. We're going to do it just like that. That's how it's going to get set up. I'm going to put it in the vise. We're going to do that. We've got some colors cut up, some recycled colors I'm already going to do. This is a nice black and blue, just black and blue flake. This is a nice white pearl. So let's go ahead and heat these colors up, get what we need to get. We need to get some stuff degassed. Let's get all set up. We need to make sure that our plastics are pretty close in temperature, around I would say 340-ish, 350-ish, but they need to be within a couple degrees to have a successful laminate. So let's get everything heated up. We'll get this thing shot, and then we'll probably do a bunch of them, but we'll come back and we'll check the bait out a little bit just to see what we got after we shoot it. Alright, so I think we're ready to do this, guys. I got my plastic at about 340, 350-ish. I'm just going to knock down some air bubbles if there's any on the top of either one of those. I've got them all mixed up nice, ready to go. I'm going to got you a little bit of a different angle here. I got my mold in my vise. Okay, drew up plenty of plastic. I know this mold takes a little bit more plastic than a lot of the stuff I've been doing. Bleed off the injector a little bit, and then we're ready to roll. So let's get this thing up here. And here we go. Nice and steady wins the race. I'm not going to hammer down on it too much. And that's it right there. Okay, top off the sprue. Put the block off to the side. Drain off the injectors into their cups, because I took a lot more plastic than I really needed. We'll probably do a couple runs of these. One thing I wanted to let you guys know is that these molds come with these little screws with nice little plastic handles on them that you can screw onto your mold to keep it shut. So you don't need a vise for this. I am going to top off this sprue because I'm not sure how much plastic it actually drinks. I'm just going to use the black to do that. So let's get this, let this set up for a few minutes, and we'll come back and we'll demold this and check these things out. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to show y'all the blending block. So let's go ahead and move you over here. Let's go ahead and check out this blending block. Pretty cool. This is, like I said, this is just a black and blue with a white pearl. That's the first time I've ever had that come out perfect like that. So nice color match. Hopefully this will blend together really well. Let's see how it goes. We are going to take the mold out of the vise, set it here, bring you guys back here a little bit. Hope you guys are ready for this like I am. I'm excited. They probably all are going to go to one side. I'm going to try to keep them down. This is the first time I've looked at it too. Oh man, those came out awesome. So this is obviously the white pearl side. A little bit of black and blue bled over, but that's great because it looks more natural. I really enjoy when it does that. Now let's flip it over. Oh yeah. Those look awesome. Those are going to catch some fish right there. And I'm actually going to make up a bunch of these. All the tentacles look like they filled out perfectly. So great mold for laminate injection. So I'm going to go ahead and pluck these off of here, and I'm going to put them in a water bath for a little bit. But let me lay out a few of these so you guys can see them in my hand a little bit closer. The tentacles are kind of all over the place, so I'm not going to try to fix all those, but would you look at that? Fantastic, guys. Love it. Super awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and make up at least one more shot of those so I can have 12. And I'm going to take those with me to my local, well, not a local lake, but probably when I'm on the road for work, and see if I can catch anything. But those came out fantastic. So I'm going to set all this back up, get my plastic heated back up, and I'm going to shoot it again. And I'll bring you back for the demolding process of the second round. So I just noticed a little bit of plastic sticking out over here, so hopefully we didn't overshoot it too bad. Okay, good. Just over flashed. It looks like just this one came out of this one. I could tell by the way it was pushing that it was pushing too hard, too much. But oh man, look at those guys. Amazing. Such cool baits. Black and blue on one side. This one did an even better job on laminate on this one than the last one. Tiny bit of over flashing in that one up there, but the rest of them look really good. So don't push too hard when you're doing these. Actually looks like the top two did it, but that's okay. I really don't care. These are for personal use. I'm not selling them or nothing like that. So I'm gonna pluck these off of here. Show you guys real quick a couple of these, what they look like. The only bad thing about sprues on these is that you can't reuse them because they're mixed, two colors mixed. So that's the only unfortunate part. But there you go, guys. The H-Craw. It's a phenomenal crawfish bait. I love this bait. So I'm gonna get these in the water, and it looks like we've pretty much done the entire video, but that is the H-Craw by Hog Salad Molds. Hog Salad Bait Molds. Made in the USA. Go pick you up some. Awesome company to work with. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, we did the Hog Salad Bait Molds H-Craw, and it was a 3 3/4 inch. They do have different sizes. Go check them out. It's hogsaladbaitmolds.com. Use my code B8N10 to save yourself 10% on your whole order, and make some of these amazing H-Craws. They came out phenomenal. I cannot wait to throw these. I think I'm going to throw these just on a Texas rig, or even just an offset worm hook, just to throw them around weightless. I mean, those are going to be killer, especially in a lot of the dirty water that I fish. But I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, we're over 1,700 subscribers at this point. I'm loving the support from you guys. Please comment below if there's anything in particular that you would like to see in some of the upcoming videos. I usually do a couple videos in advance, so I'm not sure when this is going to come out, but when I get to your comments, I can at least feed through them, and we can do different molds maybe that I haven't done before on the channel. So please let me know if there's any content you want to see specifically. I do lead, I do plastics, I do pretty much everything. I don't do any hard baits yet, but we might be getting into that too. And at some point I'd like to start doing some tying. I'm probably going to start just tying my own jig skirts on, just to start out to see how that goes. Then I might get into some more fur type stuff. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, remember, keep on baiting.